Hello everyone, welcome back to the Roman campaign, House Julia, and let's have a quick summary of where we are. Now, as you can see, we've taken the top part of Africa. We've got pretty much all these areas here. We've taken Spain, and we were starting to push in against the Averni, and obviously saw the pressure against the German Confederation, and also we're starting to say hello to our old friends, the Pictones. So, what happened in the last episode is we attacked and we conquered Massilia. So Massilia has now been conquered, and you can see then that these things are in the process of being dismantled and then replaced with Roman buildings. So we've also got this guy here who's a champion, and we've got these armies here who are obviously a good combo, and we've still got these guys to deal with. So I'm not sure about what to do with those guys yet. What I might do is move him up there a bit. Okay, so we've got these guys in here. Let's see how Massilia is doing, actually, from the point of view of that. See, so predicted public order, yes. So we're deleting all those buildings. That should recover over the course of time. Now, this guy is going to stand there so that he can be supported by that army if that gentleman decides to attack. So, oh look, Nemossus, that sounds familiar, doesn't it? And we've, over in here in Tolosa, we need to deal with this guy. See, he's being dealt with by that war maiden, which is annoying at least. Now you can see here, the problem is, so I'm not going to have a huge amount of money next turn. So what I'm trying to do is sort of ensure that provinces are actually being captured properly. So we've obviously got that province, and we've got that province now, and we can then start moving up towards here and Celtica, and then we can obviously, you know, deal with these areas, deal with the Pictones, the Averni, and go from there, and try and just leave the German Confederation alone for the time being. The only drawback I see is Athens, because Athens is starting to get very expansionist. You can see moving up the side here. If they push over to here, then there's a possibility I may have to slap the Athenians down a little bit and deal with them accordingly, which basically means go in, invade their hometown and set fire to everything, including the pet goldfish. You know, it's got to be done. You can't get these buggers get away with these things. So let's have a look. Diplomatic status, yes. Public order. Yeah, public order is expected to be bad there. Wealth and growth. So these things are not growing. See, they're growing by some... Excuse me. Sorry about that. These places are growing reasonably well. These places are not growing so well. So we need to look at why some of that is. So... right, so here's Corrales. And we've got 2 construction sites available. But we don't have any money for them at the moment. Okay. So we'll shelve that plan for the moment. These are the guys that are starting to concern me. So they're going to be going up against the Suebi and the German Confederation. So if the German Confederation can deal with them at the same time, then we should be okay. Now, how many armies do I have? 8 of 8. So I've still got a few more regions to get before I can actually increase that size. Now, let's have a look here. Praetorians and Decimus Scapula, the General. Now, can I recruit? Equites. Right, 725 or yeah, we can't because we have him in there. So 4 of those guys right now seem to be doing okay.
And words are yours.
Let's get him in there and do shields? Yes, of course they do. And then you use some military administration there for those guys. Right. So look at all our provinces. Yeah, so these guys, as expected, are relatively unhappy.
I will do anything for Rome.
Now, let's see. What do we have down here? Let's get a look at our forces. We have these guys. Boaty goodness. Up against those guys.
Your orders?
So they'll deal with them.
Reporting.
Nice collection of boats there.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Additional forces there as well. Another boaty force. Ah, in Brindisium we have a nice combination of just legionaries and war woofers. Italicia. It's not bad. 2,000 odd in Hadasht. And that's a good army. You can see that quite a few of these have got some good experience on them. So that's a good army to have around. We have these guys over here who... oh. What's upgrading cost? There we go. So we can upgrade some of these guys once we've got the money. There's these guys over here. Now, how is Massilia? Let's dismantle that. And let's dismantle that. And in Tolosa, we have to dismantle that. And dismantle that. So they should all be dismantled as well.
For battle.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
Dialis. They all look okay.
We hunger for
Small
battle.
number there. Now, how many's there?
Commander.
So that's a full stack army. That's a full stack army. But its numbers are significantly smaller. Which is strange. But, that's the Roman defensive forces. Now, yep, he's there. 280 people are in Carthago. Not really much I'm going to do about that. And over here, the Legio Apollinaris. They've got to deal with this war maiden. So he is going to go and try and deal with that War Maiden. It's going to be tricky because she's 2 levels above him. That could be a problem, but we'll see.
Ready for orders.
So, we can't really do much else right now. And we just have to wait and see where the end turn takes us. Okay. Aha, the Averni. Oh, it's a War Maiden. She's going after my army down there. Interesting. No idea what the Paramantia are up to. The Slavs. Political intrigue. Okay. Now, over here. Oh, good. The enemy got wounded. So that means that that slightly annoying person has now buggered off. And we don't have to worry about our armies. Or at least we have to worry less about our armies now. You can see these guys being replenished. So, these guys
Ready for battle.
here. How many people have we got there? Let's have a look at the construction report. So the... Oh! Field of Mars. And a farm. Good. And a trait gained. Upkeep for all land units. -5. Oh, that's good. I like that. So, he is still barricaded.
My sword is yours. Ready for orders.
I can't get any closer than there.
Advance.
But,
How can I serve?
could I use him? Okay. What is that going to do? All potential... Let's do that.
To fear us.
And he's been wounded.
Just a flesh wound.
Oh, you spanner.
Commander.
Okay. So, now let's check, because we've got reasonable money right now.
At your command.
And wasn't there some people, I think, in Rom? Maybe?
We hunger for
That need
battle.
an upgrade? No. Okay. So, let's see what's going on here. Terso has got a workshop and a manipular barracks. Oh, level 2 shields. That's a very good one to have. So we can generally improve the level of shielding. Public forum. How's the actual public orders going up by 18? 18. 18. So we don't have to worry about any of that at the moment. I'm guessing Massilia is the one we really need to focus on. So Taraso is okay. We're building shield makers there. Let's have a look at Massilia. So, we're building a Temple of Mars. We're building a docks and a gladiator school. Let's build a field of Mars. And an aqueduct in there. And then if we go over to Tolosa, Tolosa's been having stuff built. How is it? Yeah, it's starting to improve there. Let us put in consecrated ground and just leave it at that for the time being. Now, who's this? Pictones coming to play. Oh, that's going to be brutal. For them anyway. Are we at war? I don't believe we're actually at war yet with the Pictones. But they definitely don't like us. See, trespasses against Pictones, cultural aversion, military actions against the Averni, war with the Averni, agent actions against the Averni, recent war with the Chadtopia Federation, which I broke apart. So yeah, they're understandably annoyed. But if they're going to go up against my legionaries, then I'm sorry, they're going to get what they deserve. Which is basically a bitch slapping they won't soon forget. So, we're going to keep him in Tolosa. And we can't build anything else in there right now. But the public order is going down. That's the problem. But hopefully, that will actually increase things. Or improve things. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. Wondering what to do about this little fella. Because he's only a small army. He's got swordsmen, spear warriors, levy freemen, and Celtic slingers. Now these guys could probably take them apart. You know, we've got legionaries, and we've got veterans, and we've got equites. Plus we've obviously got onagers and giant ballistas, and we would just absolutely pwn their faces.
We hunger for battle.
And these guys as well, I mean, Praetorians, legionaries, auxiliary cav, giant ballistas. Just ouch, ouch, and more ouch. Now, let's just check. Because what I want to do is check to see if the Averni hate us. Yeah, so we are at war with the Averni, so we can attack them. Let's see. Military actions, war, agent actions, cultural aversion, previous war. So they don't like the fact that we're in the previous war either. But they also kind of don't like the fact that we're at war with them. But, you know, based on my experience, the barbarians are a pain. In no uncertain terms. There's the German Confederation, which we don't want to touch. I think I might try and see if we can engineer it in such a way that the German Confederation goes up against Athens. And leave it at that. So there's Roma. What do we need for that? Approved plumbing. Okay. So where does that come? I'm guessing it's civil, maybe? Let's have a look. Common currency. Okay. It's not there. I'm guessing it's in here. So there's loft, brick, improved plumbing. So, no. 5 brick. Diopatra. Crane mechanics. Oh, so we're able to build larger things. As well as molded architecture. So that should enable us to bring some pretty good stuff through. So, that means we are in the process of doing common currency. And then Denominational system. So that gives us things like the ballroom, the forums, lots of forums, emporiums, and production lines. See, I'm debating whether or not it's worth bringing it off the back of that and actually going for here, the Diopatra, and then the crane mechanics, and then that one. Work down on the building side of things. I don't know really. See, double plank construction. Reduces cost of ships. Reduces upkeep for all fleets. Double plank construction. Interesting, Mr. Bond. Okay. Professional soldiery. Decisions. +6. Well, that'll help. That would help somewhat, actually. Hmm. 19 turns. Ouch. Nasty. Okay. So we've made plans there. Now,
Ready for orders.
let's go deal with these buggers.
Fleets report. Bear down on them. Prepare for battle.
Buggering bugger. Oh well, we'll have to wait until next time.
At your command.
I'm tempted to just get this guy out. Yeah, screw it.
To victory.
Oh,
March.
now he's backed off. Well, that's helpful.
Ready for battle.
Okay. He's only deploying 1,000. I'm deploying 2,000. Okay. So you got the General, Celtic Warriors, Levy Freemen, Slingers. Let us proceed to battle. Chapman encourages drinking responsibly while battling. Okay. This is important, so I'm going to clean the glasses slightly prior to battle. Part of the pre-battle regimen. Pre-battle tradition. And it's raining. And we'll click the wait button. And it's dry. And we shall click the deploy button. So, fellas. Hello. So,
Melee cavalry. Jupiter gives us strength.
should bloody well hope so. What's the range on this bugger? Okay, not very much.
Yours to command.
Okay. So, can we... I wonder... No, we can't. Okay, so... What I'm thinking is to have the...
Ballista!
Is that a giant? No. We've got two giants, like so. And then in front of them, we shall have the smaller
Battle ready
units,
and eager.
like so. So that these two guys can complement each other with their firepower. Now, we shall have a unit to one side, and another
Ready
unit
for duty.
to the other side to protect them. And we need all of these lovely fellows here. Hello, boys. How many have we got? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 4 on one side. And I'll put 3 on the other. Like so. Now, let's see.
General!
There's the General.
Legionaries!
Move the Legios back.
Swift melee cavalry!
Melee cavalry can go out on far flank.
Equites!
Equites far right flank. And
Brave Romans to a man!
we'll keep him there for the time being. Now,
Legionaries!
if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legionaries, that means we can have 3 that side. And we can have 3 that side. Which is fine. Okay. So, set them as number 1. As I want them to be able to fire straight away. But, let's see. Let's get on with it. Explosives. Feel free to explode.
My sword. This I swear by all the gods and by the honor of my ancestors. I will have blood, and you men will
Let's bring
have
these guys
victory.
round
I have spoken.
with the
Ready.
troops behind them.
Quick march.
These guys here. Also in a good position.
Romans to a man.
Send them out
Quickly
there.
now. Fire! Burn the wretches!
Burn them. Burn the heathens.
Ballista! Understood. Your orders.
Here we go. So these guys should be waiting here. And these guys should be waiting on the other side. There we go. Oh, brutal. Brutality, utter brutality. Alright, get in there. Fire up the noble cavalry. Bring these guys in. You guys can stop firing.
Missiles awaiting targets.
The men are wavering.
Oh, shut up.
Back now! Back!
Right, where are my boys? Bring them round.
The enemy general is dead.
Good.
At the double! Quick march!
Bring him through there.
Legionaries! Romans ready for duty!
Get him.
Engage! Your orders! Come forward! Missile infantry!
There we go. All over. Not exactly a great battle in my book. It was a bit messier than I would have liked. But I only lost 125 men. So, go figure. So we've now dealt with that army.
Make haste, men!
Okay, so we've dealt with that army.
We
We don't have to worry about it again, for at least for the time being. So what we can do is put that guy in a fortified stance
Ready!
and leave him there. So I think that's a good end to the episode there. Let's see. No more movement available.
Yes!
No more movement available. So that's pretty much the end of this week's episode of the Roman House Julia campaign. I will be getting hopefully in touch soon with Mr. Cucumber and finding out when he's back in the world, and we can continue with the Greece campaign. So that's pretty much it for this week. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you again soon. Take care.